Hi guys, how are you? And welcome back to my channel, Keeping Up with Kia P. I am your girl Kia, aka Kia the Crafter. Alrighty, and today what we gonna be doing, my favorite, resin purse. So I've already mixed up some resin to save time on the project, so I don't keep you too long. If you like what I'm doing, please hit subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you can get notified when I do new projects. And what I'm doing here is I'm separating some of this resin so that I can add color to it. Yeah, and we'll put a little bit in here because I don't want too much of one color. I just want enough. So this purse will be black, gold, and clear with gold glitter, gold flakes as an accent inside. And so I just want to show you how. And I want to leave the majority of this for the black because I want it to be mostly black. So I'm going to pour a little bit out of there because I don't need that much. And so what I'm going to do is mix up my colors. I have my black. I'm going to put a little bit of this in the large one because I need some extra black for another project as well. I'm going to get that mixed up. Mix up my black. And I just want to mix that color in there. And the acrylic paint is opaque paint. And it's 6 in the morning. I'm just getting up trying to craft something real quick before I go to sub. So I just wanted to craft this. I was like, you know what? I can't sleep. I've been up since 4. Just kind of checking, you know, my channel analytics and whatnot. And thank you guys so much for those of you who are subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much, so much. And I will be doing a live. So please hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when we go live for the giveaway. It's coming up. If you follow us on Instagram or Facebook at power_projects_CEO. But if you type it in, it'll come up and you could just click the link. If you see Kia Paler, that's me. Okay, we got that black mixed up pretty good. Then I'm going to use an alcohol ink, the one that I used for the other one. And I'm going to put that in here because I like that gold. And I'll put quite a few drops in there because I want it to really pop. I want that color, not too much, but, and see, that's real pretty. And then this last one I'm going to leave clear and add the glitter and flakes to it. And then that's going to be our purse. Get ready to pour it. So I don't want to keep you too long. Just going to get that up in there real good. And this one, we're going to add glitter to it. Be generous with the glitter. And then I'm going to throw some flakes in there because we want it to look expensive and luxurious. And it don't matter. Once you stir the flakes, they're going to come apart. I've learned because I hate that it be sticking to everything though. It is super messy, but totally worth it. I'm going to have to get my tweezers because my gloves is a little sticky and this is a big chunk. So I'm just going to try to grab what I can. I And I'm have to come back and separate that some kind of way. We're gonna grab what we can and go from there. Maybe take a toothpick and scrape the rest of that off. See if that works. Yeah, that works pretty okay. All right, put the top back on that. I'm gonna change out my gloves. I don't want that to contaminate the other colors. Not right away, right? And this will be the last time I buy these powders. I had to get what they had, and I do not like them. And they're a little big, so, but they work for what we need. So we get my spatula, and then I'm going to stir that up. Once it get inside the resin, it breaks up. And you stir it, so don't be worried. I used to worry about the size of it falling in there, but once you get it in there and stir it, it breaks it up. And those are our 3 mixtures. So what I'm gonna do, mix this black again, and I want to make sure that it's opaque and it looks like it could use a little bit more black just to make it dark. I don't want you to be able to see through the black when I pour it. So this will be mostly black. We need a black bag. Everybody needs a nice black bag. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to go wrong with this one either. And let's begin to pour it. So I kind of like going in the diagonal. And I'm gonna try to put the black right in the middle. Let that sit there. And then I'm gonna come back and do the same thing here. And know when you pour, like, you can try to do a design, but resin moves and it's gonna do what it wants to do. So, you know, it's kind of difficult to control it. And then I'm gonna take some of my gold and I'm gonna put a little bit more of this in here real quick because I want it to be like gold. And I'm looking at it on my stick and it's looking like it's a little transparent, more than what I want it to be. That's a little bit better. Maybe just a little bit more because I want it to be gold. Like, yeah, not solid gold. I keep hearing, every time I say the word gold, I keep thinking of Goldmember. My daughter loves that movie. So yeah, I want it to be solid gold. Solid gold. Thank you guys. Remember again to hit subscribe, the notification bell, so that you can get updates. Guys, if you want to contribute to the channel, donate to the channel, because supplies is hard when you're a small business person with not much, you know, support. So if you want to donate, you can. I'll leave the link below. And then I'm going to come right here. And then maybe here, because I got to leave some room for the clear. And then I can go back and fill it. I just want to get the main three where kind of close to where I would want them to be. Kind of close. I'm gonna come back with some black. Just a little bit up in this corner. Now it's looking like I want it to look. That black is so bold and so overpowering. Like it's bold. It's a very bold color. So, and we want it, again, like I told you, I want it to be mostly black. So I'm gonna hit it. Throw some gold up in there. See, it just moves and kind of do what it want to do, and that's fine too. Then I'm gonna come back. What do I want? I want to put some right here. You just kind of pour. Okay, I got a lot of black on this one, so we're gonna even it out. I'm gonna torch it just a little bit because it can use, let me see, where can we start? Right here and throw. I don't want to overfill it, so I have to be very strategic in my placement because we are pretty much full on this one. So I'll just throw just like that through there. And maybe a little bit right there. this corner, just smidge them. This is gonna be pretty, real pretty. And so I poured 8 ounces total. And I'm gonna see just how much I'm gonna use of it. Get all of this out. And I'm just getting all of what's left of the gold and glitter one out of here. And just kind of filling in where it needs to be filled. I think this is going to be gorgeous. I say that about each one of them though. I do. Because I don't know, it amazes me. Okay, I think I can't pour anymore. I got a little bit of this gold left. And some black. The black is okay because I can use that in another mold. Got something else that I kind of need this black for, and I'll get rid of that so that will not go to waste. And that's why I kind of pour 8, because I think this only really takes maybe 7 to 6 ounces to do the purse. And that's important to know, because you want to know how much you're getting for your products that you buy, if you're a resin business, as I am trying to create and be. So I try to calculate price according to ounce as much as I can, but sometimes it's I don't know, it seems difficult to do. But I do appreciate like everyone that buys my projects or order my games, my dominoes, checkers, what have you. I appreciate it. I haven't really marketed the purses per se, so you guys are the first to see them and know that they are becoming available. I am also working on a couple of other projects as well, so that's why I'm telling you, make sure you hit subscribe and watch the videos all the way to the end, because that's when I'm gonna give you the gems, right? And help me boost this channel. I will greatly appreciate it. My mom always said closed mouths don't get fed, so I'm asking you to help me boost my YouTube channel. I promise you I will always bring you the content that you will be able to literally use in your life. If it's not functionable, I really don't like to mess with it. So, and I got this little bit of gold, and I'm gonna try to add this as little as I can, because I don't wanna waste it. And then I want to put one right here. Kind of reiterate this one so that each side I have that one line that just sticks out. This gold is so pretty. do with this last little bit, I'm going to scrape it together. And I can add it to this and just kind of add it in there. Thank you guys so much. I really enjoy being here. I'm just going to swirl that in there, make a little design. This is just another little ashtray that I'm doing for the house, and so it's already gold. We can just swirl it. It's going to be on the bottom. Ain't nobody going to see it, but it won't go to waste. All right, so probably about 6 to 7 ounces, you'll be fine on a purse pour. Again, I did 8 because I needed to pour some extra, and I'm just cleaning up around my edges just to keep everything nice and sharp, and it can just kind of mold. But that's it. I'm going to torch it just a smidgen, just a little bit to get the bubbles out. As soon as I can locate, there we go. To get the bubbles out, to show you you get a more cleaner view of what you got. And this is pretty. You want it to be as smooth as possible. When you do get the America's Best, get the premium if you choose to use this brand. I had got the Clear Flow, and I don't really like the consistency of the A. It's kind of too thick for me, and I don't like the way it mix either. I like the premium better, but I wanted to try something different when I looked at their website, and so yeah, but it works. I personally don't like it as far as the consistency of and not having a lot of bubbles. The other one don't have a lot of bubbles. I mean, I think you're gonna get bubbles with pretty much any of them. I've bought some of the expensive ones. Some of them I'm not gonna try because they too expensive, but if they send them to me, I will definitely try your product. So if you got a resin and you wanna send it to me, I will definitely try your product and give you a review on it. Any materials, I am open. Again, I'm trying to grow this channel, and so I appreciate every watch, every like. Please comment below, guys. Let me know what you think. I'm always looking for feedback. And look at that. That's pretty. That is absolutely gorgeous. That's gonna be a nice, pretty bag. It's got a couple of little see-throughs in there. You got your solid black up and through there. That's pretty. I'm super excited. So that is our start on this one. And I will come back and we'll finish her up. Right? So thank you so much so far, and we'll come back. Catch you on the next part. All right, guys, we are back with our cast. I'm gonna get ready to demold this and see what we have. Again, thank you for watching. Please hit subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you can be updated when I do new videos, when we do lives. We'll have a live coming soon. And she came out real pretty. She came out really, really pretty. This is so gorgeous. Absolutely. I love it. I'm super excited. Thank you guys for watching, making my videos, get my domino box video reach over 2,000 views. Thank you so much for watching, each and every one of you. Y'all, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. So that's gonna be that one. So let's get ready to move to the next part. We're gonna set these to the side and get ready to start putting our hardware together. And this is the hardware that we have. Now this is a little, it's like, it's gold, but it's more of a, like a, I want to say like a rose tint, but the chain is more like a, somewhat of a gold tint. And so, if you know what I'm talking about, that's kind of what I'm saying, but you can't really tell the difference. I mean, unless I get really, really close, and you might can see what I'm talking about, but nevertheless, we're gonna work with it. So again, this is your mold, your frame. And what we're gonna do is take our sheets and cut out our triangles. I've already pre-cut them. I use, this is a 4x4. Yeah, I think it's a 4x4. Let me measure it just to be correct. But I know it's a so yeah, about a 4x4. Yeah, a 4x4 square. You could do a 4x6, but I think this is gonna be a good size we can use. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these both together because I want to cut them at the same time. Line my protractor, my ruler up, and get ready to cut it. Now I don't want to cut it in a V. I want to leave some of that off so it'll be a flat edge. And I'm gonna take my Sharpie, and I want to come using the widest point. Try to keep as much of it as I can. And mark it. I don't want to bring it again. I don't want to bring them to a point triangle because I want to leave some of the bottom squared off versus having a point at the end, because we don't need a point. We need it to be squared off. They're gonna go from the inside out, so it'll open to about right there. You can still get your stuff in there. Yeah, about right there, 4 inches. So I'm gonna cut these. And I'm going to save these because I probably can use that for something else to scrap. And these have a protective sheet on them. So the next thing we're going to do is take our double-sided tape. And I found out I bought some more today. This is super glue tape. So they have 2 different types at the Dollar Tree. They got the Crafter's Corner that's a little bit thinner. And then they got this one over in the hardware section. I think this one might be a little bit better than the Crafter's Corner one. So, because it's actually a super glue. And yeah. Because I bought 2 more rolls today. it stick really good. So I like it. Only thing, like I said, the crafter's corner, you will want to buy it because you don't have to do this step right here because it's thinner. It's thinner than this, but I don't know if it's as tacky as this. And this is pretty tacky. It's a super glue double tape. And again, you can find it at the Dollar Tree. $1. It's super good. I love it. It works great. So you can find it at the Dollar Tree. In the hardware section. Take the film off. And I'll have all of the descriptions of where I got all my materials from, because we craft on a budget, but we want to make sure that we create some luxurious pieces. So what I'm going to do is fold this corner down so that it give me a template where to put my tape, and start folding that corner and place this tape right there. Cut off any excess. Got a little bit right there. And stick it in the groove now. To keep it from sticking too early, I place it along the back part. Along the back part, and try to wrap it to make sure it's gonna go around and give me a nice snug, and I think that's it right there. And normally I would have a popsicle stick right here, but I don't. Let me grab one. Now I gotta pack them somewhere. I keep them. And I'm just making sure everything is down in there. And take my popsicle stick and press it. And I'm gonna slide that around inside. And then that's gonna open up like that. Slide it around, pull it snug. And get ready to tape it. On this side, so I'm gonna fold right at the corner. Just like we did the other one. Place my tape. Take the backing off. Slide it in that groove. And there we have it. It's ready to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to straighten out my plastic right here to make sure everything is nice and even. And what I like to do is fold it towards the outside so that it creates a nice little seal barrier in between. So I'll push it in and then push the top so that it'll kind of fold. There we go. And then just kind of make it look a little bit neater when you open it. See? Alright. Now let's do the other side. And that's open wide enough for you to put your hand in there. Do what you need to do. Let's do the other one. Take the film off. And this, I went back to look at this plastic to see what, you know, what all that had. They have different colors too. Like this was a transparent is what I ordered. So I'll put that exactly in there. And if I do it this way, and that just came to me, then I can mark it a little bit better. It's very tacky, but that's what we want. This is gonna hold. Once you press it down, it holds pretty good thus far. I haven't had anything come apart on me yet, so that's good. You don't want it to come apart, but y'all know how it be when you first starting something. And then the wear and tear, so I can't wait to sell the first one. I cannot wait. I'm super excited of who's gonna be the first person to get one, because they're custom, one of a kind, and that's what I love about it. That's what I love about it. Each piece is a custom piece. Can't really be duplicated because, like I said, the resin is gonna do what it do. So literally each piece is a custom piece. You can try to, you know, get it as close as you can, and you may be able to get, you know, recreate something similar, but the uniqueness of it is what I like. Nobody is gonna have my clutch or your clutch when you buy it. No one is gonna have it. It's gonna be one of a kind. And so our size is in. I'm gonna get some more of this. It's really inexpensive. Really inexpensive for the roll. I think I paid maybe $9, and then shipping is not that bad. It's nothing like Wish. Wish shipping is higher, and it takes longer to get stuff from them, so I don't order too much from them, but I do order from AliExpress. Yes, I do. I have ordered a few things from Alibaba, but I don't know, you know. They be saying one thing on the price, and then when you have to contact the seller, it'd be something completely different. And they'll tell you, oh, it hasn't updated yet, you know. And I'm like, that's not what it says, ma'am. So but I really enjoy making these. You guys make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Tell me what you think and what you would like to see. maybe what a certain color you would like for me to make or do, or a technique to try, or even products to try. And so, let me get this off my hands. Have a little bit of, okay, here we go. It's dried up. All right, so the indent part right here goes at the top where the clasps go. And all you do is align that up and pop it in. There we go. Pop that side in, pop that bottom in. And now let's get the other side in. I might have to do something right here because that side is fine. Something was wrong. Let's go ahead and pop that one in there. And there she is. We're gonna let her sit up for a minute and get nice and snug. But y'all, she's gorgeous. She gorgeous too. Oh my goodness, look at her. Inside. So we're gonna let her sit up and then we'll come back and finish her out. And there you have it, the finished product. She is gorgeous. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Click the button below. Click the bell for notifications when I do new projects, but she came out beautiful. She's already gone and sold though, guys. That's how pretty she is. She is gone. But I just had to show y'all the finished product. Ah, Kiki Couture Clutch.